I feel in 2025 the most selling smartphone would be the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. Recently I made a video on the silicon carbon batteries. Yeah, the ones which are slimmer in size but offer more capacity. I think because of that every other newly releasing smartphones are becoming slimmer but having more battery capacity, and the same stands with the Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. So you remember this device, right? The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. They have secretly launched a special edition for this device which is even slimmer. But the slimmest smartphone ever launched by the Samsung would be the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim. We have heard a lot of leaks and rumors, but finally we got confirmed leaks from the collaboration of OnLeaks and SmartBricks, and we have 5K renders of the upcoming device. Yeah, so this is how the device looks, and it's remarkably slim. It's around 6.4mm thick without the camera module. Okay, if you're including the camera module, it will be around 8.3mm thick. But just to put the things in perspective, if you see the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, without the camera module, it's around 8.2mm thick. But the S25 Slim without the camera module is just 6.4mm thick, and the screen is expected to be around 6.7 to 6.8 inches. So it's slightly bigger than the S25 Plus. It'll be slightly smaller than the S25 Ultra. So if you ask me about the dimensions, so this would be the dimensions of the S25 Ultra, while this would be the dimensions of the S25 Slim. So it's 1.6mm narrower, 3.6mm shorter, and 1.8mm thinner. So as per the renders, you can see that it will be having a triple camera system. It will be a glass sandwich design with a metal frame. So the three cameras which you have, the primary camera would be a 200 megapixel HN5 sensor from the Samsung. The second camera would be a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, that's a Samsung JN5 sensor. And the third camera would be a telephoto camera, 50 megapixel. But normally when you have a periscope telephoto camera, you'll have a periscope lens, and then you will have the lenses of the camera, so that will make it a bigger. But this time what they have done is they have made something called ALOP, which means that the lens and the prism would be the same. And because of this technology, the smartphone is slimmer, and overall the front and back is flat. Yeah, the display is flat, but the bezels at this time very slim. The entire S25 lineup is having a slim bezel. It feels almost bezel-less. Even on the frames of the sides, the power button is flat and the volume buttons are also flat. On the bottom you have the USB Type-C port, the microphone, and a single speaker grill. So previously the Samsung Galaxy A8, that was holding the title for the slimmest Samsung smartphone ever, but that was having a big problem. It had only a 3050 mAh battery, which was very small. But this time it's not like that. You get a good battery backup, good performance in a slimmer form factor. And talking about performance, it's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset combined with 12GB of RAM. So if you see the scores, the Geekbench scores, it's coming around 3005 for the single core and 5945 for the multi-core, but these are all demo unit benchmarks. So the actual benchmarks would be slightly lower than this, but still it is a performance beast. It's running on the Android 15 with the latest One UI 7. But even after having all these, the only one disappointing thing is that this smartphone is not going to launch now. Yeah. So on January 22nd, we have the S25 series event, the Unpacked event, but only during that event they will announce this device, but they'll not launch this device. The launch is expected to be on May of 2025. So I don't know, the reason of delaying this might be because if they launch it along with the other S25 series lineup, people might not give that much attention to the normal series. They all will be focusing on the Slim, and then that would be selling better, making the other lineup perform worse. So maybe they have just plan to announce it right now so that the S25 series gets the all attention, and then later point of time on May they launch it again to the consumers, and that's when it's gonna be best selling slimmest smartphone device from Samsung. So what do you think about this? Just let me know through the comments below.